Kazi. I'm with Development Counselors International, Destination Representation Agency out of New York City. We have the pleasure of working with Turismo Chile in the North American market. So I will be presenting today on behalf of my colleague, Daniel Guerrero, who's our travel trade manager based out of our Los Angeles office today. On the line with me today, I'm thrilled to announce that I have Joshua Smith, Product Manager for Private Journeys at Travcoa. Joshua, are you on the line?
I am. Hi, Noreen. Hi, everyone.
Hi. So everyone, we have a great about 30 to 35 minutes here today, really touching on some general aspects of Chile, some reasons why you should book Chile now, and then Joshua will actually dive a little bit deeper on some of the great experiences that they're able to put together for your clients. So without further ado, I'm going to kick off with a destination overview on Chile. Those of you that are on the line, of course, know that Chile is located in South America. The capital of the country is Santiago, and the destination has a population of about 17 million people. The official language spoken is Spanish, though other native communities are spoken in Chile. All tourism areas, English is widely spoken. Many Chileans actually have very, very good English. One of my colleagues in Chile says that everybody's always impressed with their level of English, and certainly having traveled through the destination, I personally haven't faced the communications barriers of any means. The currency is a Chilean peso. And then I also wanted to mention that due to the visa waiver program, Americans do not require a visa when traveling to Chile. And most recently, as of May of this year, a reciprocity fee has now been waived for the American travelers that are departing from Santiago or from Chile. So that's great, great news on that front. As far as connectivity into the destination, Chile is very well connected with most international carriers flying into the capital city of Santiago. Looking specifically at North America, we're serviced heavily, of course, by our preferred airline partner, LATAM Airlines Group. But we also have lift coming in from United Airlines, Delta, American Airlines, as well as Air Canada. And I'm thrilled to announce that as of December, in mid-December, they're going to be launching new flight, United will be launching a new flight from Houston nonstop to Santiago. So that'll be an additional new port of departure from North America into Chile. So the way that we just kind of divide the destination to make it digestible, as you can see, it's a very long country. And as a result of that long country, we actually have really distinct geographic and climatic zones. So to make it simple for people to really absorb the breadth of this destination, we divide the country into 5 zones. The first is the north and the Atacama Desert. The second being Santiago, Valparaíso, and the Central Valleys. The next section is our Lakes and Volcanoes district. And then farther south, Patagonia and the Antarctic. And then on the western part of the country, we also have our oceanic islands, including Easter Island and Robinson Crusoe Island. Just a resource that I wanted to just make you aware of is recently we've published our desk reference guide, which has been distributed across North America. You can actually use this guide as a great way to see tips to sell the destination. So I seen that I have connection problems. I apologize, this was just working. But I wanted to tell you that we've developed a guide specifically with you in mind on how you can better sell the destination, understand the 5 zones that I've told you about, understand key selling points and connectivity issues that you might face, frequently asked questions, customized itineraries. And I have these, I will provide them in our email blast following the webinar so you can access the digital version of this desk reference guide. If you'd like copies for your office, we will also mail you hard copies upon request. Certainly an excellent tool that we've invested in for you to remain informed on the destination. In conjunction with this desk reference guide, we've also, by the end of this month, we'll be launching an agent specialist course, Chile Specialist. And that'll be driven not only to drive graduations and have a lead generation source for those of you that decide to complete the Chile Specialist program, but will also ultimately list you as a specialist in Chile in your designated market. Down the line, we will also roll out an incentive program, so more to come. This is really just hot off the presses. We've just published these, and more to come on that as this program launches in the next week or two. So now more specifically, why Chile and why should you book Chile now? I have a couple of reasons why. Reason one, the 8th Wonder of the World, Torres del Paine, was awarded as the Wonder of the World by virtual tourists. Torres del Paine continues to draw people in the masses. It's really a true, genuine place for that active adventurer, that hiker that wants to get out into nature. A really beautiful experience in the south of Chile. Number two, the Starlight Foundation has chosen Chile and the Atacama region as the top 3 destinations for stargazing in the world. Chile's also, the northern region of Chile in the desert is actually so well known that we actually have the largest telescope in the world. So a lot of investment has gone in from the European Union for stargazing. They have beautiful experiences out in the Chilean desert to pursue this passion. So certainly for that stargazer, Atacama Desert is a place to go. Here we have some breaking news also tied to the Atacama Desert. This just happened and was released about a week ago now. Atacama Desert was selected as the best in travel destinations for 2015. Definitely a destination that's really emerging, has a beautiful array of experiences, not only soft adventure but hard adventure, beautiful lagoons because of the small oasis spots throughout the desert. Contrasted by the geography of Chile. So certainly not only do you have the stargazing, but you have enough to keep yourself busy in the Atacama region of Chile. Reason number 3, of course, we're all inspired by wine. Valparaiso and Casablanca Wine Valley are part of the Great Wine Capital Network of the world. This includes wine regions such as Bordeaux, Rioja, Cape Town, and Christchurch, as well as Napa Valley here in the U.S. So this just tells you the testament of wine that's being produced in Chile. Chile is very well known for its wine production and the quality of wines that they have distributed across the world. And furthermore, Colchagua Valley, which is not too far from Santiago, has been listed as one of the top 10 destinations for honeymoons. So if any of you there are planning to get married soon, or you have clients that are planning that unique honeymoon, certainly explore sending them to the Chilean wine region. Number 4, Santiago was chosen as a traveler choice destination in South America by TripAdvisor, and has also received some interest because of its close location to Valparaiso. National Geographic Traveler has listed Valparaiso as one of the top places to be visited in 2013. What you see here is the tallest building in South America in Santiago, and it's actually a shopping center. It's a shopping mall with excellent boutiques, great shopping for that urban adventurer that would explore to do that while they're traveling. Number 5, Monteverde is an area close to Puerto Montt in Chiloé that was dated as the oldest human settlement in the American continent. It's approximately 15,000 years old, so for that historical enthusiast, certainly a destination worth exploring. In addition, Chile continues to be recognized for its sustainability efforts. They recently launched their S certification scheme for sustainability, and this was awarded at one of the top tourism conferences in South America, the Biosphere Awards for Responsible Tourism, and was recognized, the country was recognized for taking a proactive effort when it comes to sustainable tourism. Number 7, Chile is currently completing the longest trekking trail in the world. It's approximately 10,000 kilometers, and it'll be truly, for that avid trekker, a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Number 8, the Huffington Post has chosen Chiloé Island as one of the 10 hidden islands you've never heard of. This island, this area has actually been named a UNESCO World Heritage Site. They have amazing churches, and as you see pictured here, all of their houses, because they are on an island, are actually set up on stilts. And they have great festivals and great traditions in this town of Chiloé, where people will actually move their house, and they will actually lift the house and move it to a different location on the island, which is quite interesting to see. Number 9, the Marble Caves were chosen as one of the most surrealistic places worth visiting before dying. Really an explorer's paradise here in Chile. For those that are into kayaking and getting into the lesser known parts of Chile, this is definitely a sight to see. And last but not least, we have the Chinchorro mummies that were dated nearly 2,000 years before the oldest Egyptian mummies. We say you no longer need to send your clients to Egypt to see mummies. Send them to Chile where they can actually see mummies that predate them. And so with that, I just wanted to provide with you our website, chile.travel. You guys are welcome to visit us in Chile if you are planning on traveling or if you have questions. Me and my team are a resource for you. Please do rely on our Chile Specialist Program and our desk reference guide, and we'll have a lot more tools that we'll be investing in the coming months to make sure that you're successful in pursuing your Chile sales initiatives. And with that, I leave you our contact details. As I mentioned, my colleague Daniel Guerrero is the official travel trade manager for Turismo Chile out of our Los Angeles office. I'm the account director on the account based out of New York City. You can reach any of my team at turismochile@abouttci.com. And then I've also provided the phone number for Daniel Guerrero should you have any inquiries, any questions as you plan programs to Chile, or any general questions that you may have. We also have brochures and collateral in-house, and we are happy to provide them to you so that we can help supplement your sales. And so with that, I just want to thank you for your time, and I'm going to hand it over to Joshua, who will touch a little bit more on the great programs that Travcoa has to offer.
Thanks, Noreen. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on the call today. Just going to do a quick transition. Okay. So thanks again, Noreen. My name is Joshua Smith, and sorry, just a little technical difficulty. Okay. Noreen, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay, perfect. So again, my name is Joshua Smith. I'm the Private Journeys Product Manager at Travcoa, and I had the pleasure of visiting Chile last year for the first time and really fell in love with the country. It's still a little bit new to tourism, but the infrastructure is definitely in place, and there's some beautiful properties, which makes it a great fit for the Travcoa portfolio. So Travcoa, a world leader in luxury travel, we're celebrating our 60th year this year of offering lifetime-changing journeys of discovery. We were founded in 1954 by Mr. Dultz, who's an explorer and a traveler in the grand tradition, and really set the standard for luxury travel. Travcoa initiated many firsts in luxury travel, including bringing the first American groups to Nepal. At the time, there were no accommodations, so we stayed at the Royal Palace. And then in 1966, Travcoa was the first company to bring an American group to Easter Island, which really began that relationship with Chile as a destination. And then in 1980, we were the first company to offer a private jet around the world expedition, which is continued today by our sister company, TCS Expeditions, who is offering a journey next year in October with a stop on Easter Island. Travcoa's legacy is not only that they've opened new doors around the world, it's that they've often invented new ways to experience those places with special insight, introductions to interesting local people, and always traveling in the most authentic, comfortable style possible. And today we offer two different types of journeys. We have our small group escorted journeys and our privately guided independent journeys. And that's to all 7 continents and over 100 countries. And these are the copies of our annual World Traveler Dream books featuring some of our programs. I'll first tell you about Travcoa's escorted journeys. A key advantage to these is that there's never more than 18 guests, and usually departures go out with 12 to 14 people, so it really provides that efficiency and flexibility in making the most of the opportunities that arise along the trip. We not only use the world's best hotels, but deluxe category rooms in those hotels, as well as providing wow moments throughout the journey with privileged access to exclusive venues, events, and people. On our escorted journeys, we offer the Dine Around program, which allows your guests the freedom to dine anywhere and experience the local cuisine. If they would like lobster fillet at every single meal, it's all included in the price. If they dine at the hotel, it's charged back to the master account, or if they dine outside of the hotel, they simply bring in the receipts, send them to us, and then we will reverse them at 100%. The only exclusions on this program is no alcohol or caviar. So our first escorted program that we offer is Breathtaking Patagonia in Rapa Nui, Easter Island. So this 10-day program begins and ends in Santiago, and there's 2 modules for this program, one in Patagonia and then Easter Island, and it's led by a Travcoa travel director who essentially acts as their client's personal concierge throughout the journey. So we begin in Santiago, and we stay, again, in deluxe rooms at the Ritz-Carlton. There's a welcome reception and a dinner. And then we fly down to Punta Arenas and head to Singular Patagonia, featured in the upper right. Beautiful, beautiful views right from everyone's room. And that's overlooking Torres del Paine National Park, where you have daily excursions for 3 nights with local guides. And then we fly back to Santiago for 2 nights, where we head to Casablanca Valley to learn about wine, as Noreen mentioned earlier. And then from there we fly to Easter Island for 3 nights at the Hangaroa Eco Village and Spa, again with excursions to places like the trail used to transport the giant sculptures. And throughout their stay, clients visit natural bathing pools and learn about the epic history of the island before enjoying a farewell dinner and heading back to Santiago on day 10 to connect to their departing flight home. Or the guests can take advantage of visiting San Pedro de Atacama on a private journey, which I'll talk about in a bit. Our other escorted journey that includes Chile is Alluring South America. It's a multi-country experience showcasing the continent's largest tourism destinations. Travcoa has been operating this journey for many years, and it's one of our more popular programs with a steady pace throughout Brazil, Argentina, and my favorite place, Chile. So here we begin at the Copacabana Palace in Rio de Janeiro, where we spend 2 days exploring the city before flying to Iguaçu Falls and staying at Das Cataratas in the bottom. And then this here we visit both the Argentinian and Brazilian sides of the falls, including an afternoon on the train to reach Devil's Throat for amazing views. And then on day 5 we head to Buenos Aires and the Alluring Palace Hotel, where we have a few surprises awaiting for guests, including dance lessons at the Tango Academy. We then head to Bariloche for some leisure time at Zhao Zhao Hotel and Resort, offering some of your active clients the opportunity to golf or hike or even ride horses. And then from Bariloche, we drive the road of 7 lakes to Puerto Varas in Chile, which is a one-time German colony where we settle into Hotel Patagonico. And then it's here where we finally get a taste of the Chilean specialties, including empanadas, ceviche, and then their famed pisco sour. On day 11, we fly to Santiago, again staying at the Ritz-Carlton, 2 days visiting San Cristobal Hill, the San Rita Winery, which again Noreen mentioned is one of the top reasons to go to Chile, the Andean Museum, and then a few other excursions. And then on day 13, our guests will have a tour of the Los Dominicos Craft Center, where they have the opportunity to purchase some local art, and they also have their day room in Santiago until 4 p.m. before heading to the airport for their evening flight. Alternatively, a great extension for this program is our exotic Easter Island private journey, which I'll talk about soon. So Travcoa's private journeys, this is the portfolio that I manage. They are pre-designed FIT programs available for any day of departure for 1 to 15 or 20 guests. We have over 100 journeys in the portfolio, and they really are the quintessential experience in over 76 countries. From the moment the guests arrive, they're privately transferred to the hotel while meeting with a guide to talk about the program. And while we've created an ideal experience, we definitely realize some guests have a particular focus on their reason for visiting. So they actually have the opportunity to make changes and modifications to the itinerary while on tour, as the experience is theirs to create. So for our travel agent partners, this is really this collection really provides you with the tools to start a conversation with your clients and show them an idea with a price associated with it. Our first private journey to Chile is our most comprehensive. It's called Land of Contrast. So this is a 12-day program. It starts and ends in Santiago. Again, great for international lift, and features 3 distinct regions of the country out of the 5 that Noreen mentioned: Santiago, Patagonia, and San Pedro de Atacama. So we begin in Santiago at La Staria Boutique Hotel. It's a smaller, quaint, but luxurious property. So guests will settle in and explore the city privately with their local guide and have a cooking demonstration with lunch. So the beauty of this portfolio is that if clients are interested in another property in Santiago, such as the Ritz-Carlton on this journey, we can definitely make that modification. On day 3, we head to Valparaiso to Hotel La Casona Divina Mateic. And this is featured in the upper right. Beautiful property. And we have a museum visit there, a vineyard tour, tasting. We then head back to Santiago and fly to Punta Arenas, where we check into Hotel Cabo de Hornos. This is located right on the town square where your clients can walk around, exploring the stand. It's very, very safe. It's just a very quaint, charming town. The next morning, weather permitting, we embark on a boat tour of the Magellan Strait to Magdalena Island, which houses hundreds of penguins. These are a few pictures that I took last year on my trip. Again, you can get right up close with the penguins, and it's really a spectacular sight to see without having to travel all the way to Antarctica. You can simply do this from Punta Arenas. So from here, we return to the mainland and driven to Torres del Paine, where we check into Tierra Patagonia Hotel. This property is absolutely amazing, unbelievable views from every single room. These are a few of the pictures that I took last year. Again, the scenery and the topography and the colors are amazing. This top picture is actually a photo that I took from my iPhone last year. So you wake up 3 mornings here to this amazing view, just really leaving you awestruck. It's truly the finest in luxury. So Tierra Patagonia is all-inclusive. It offers daily shared excursions to the national park and a variety of other activities. On day 8, we travel back to Punta Arenas for a night, again, at Hotel Cabo de Hornos. And again, the opportunity to explore the town, which is the most southern city in the continental world. So on day 9, we have an early morning flight up to Calama with a meet and greet at the airport and a short drive to San Pedro de Atacama, which is the highest and driest desert on the earth. Here we check into Tierra Atacama Hotel and Spa, and the first day is usually spent acclimating due to the altitude and exploring the town, which is just a few minutes from the property. In the next 2 days, there's a wide range of shared activities, including mountain biking, 4-wheel drive excursions to view cave petroglyphs, salt flats, or the Stark Valley of the Moon. Similarly, in Santiago or in Patagonia, if clients wish to stay at another property, we can definitely make that change for this program. Then on day 12, clients are escorted back to the airport for their flight to Santiago to connect to their international flight, or they can take advantage of another extension, our Exotic Easter Island program. So this starts and ends in Santiago again. This is a 6-day program. It departs any day except for Mondays, and that's due to flights. And we offer a choice of hotels on Easter Island, actually, that we can quote on the spot. So there's touring in Santiago if clients choose this program from another tour, or we can absolutely remove the Santiago touring or add a different experience for our clients. So after a night at La Staria Boutique Hotel at the top, we fly the 2,300 miles to Easter Island, where we're met and taken to the hotel, either explore Rapa Nui, featured on the lower left, or Hangaroa Eco Village and Spa. And here, clients will enjoy 2 full days of shared excursions to learn about the history and myths behind this UNESCO World Heritage Site. On day 5, clients return to Santiago and are escorted back to the La Staria Boutique Hotel for an evening of reminiscing about their trip. And then on day 6, they'll visit the cozy labyrinth of more than 150 Chilean artisan shops and have, again, a day room until they're transferred to the airport for their flight home. Another extension that we have in Chile is Chile's Atacama Desert. Again, starting and ending in Santiago, It's a 6-day program, and like exotic Easter Islands, there's a choice of hotels in San Pedro de Atacama. And essentially with pre- and post nights in Santiago at La Starry Boutique Hotel, again, all modifiable. If we will need to add touring or head out to Valparaiso, we can definitely do that. So in San Pedro de Atacama, clients can choose from the Alto Atacama Hotel. It's set a bit outside of town, amazing views at the top. Or Tierra Atacama Hotel and Spa featured on the lower left, or Explora Atacama on the lower right, both of which are in the town, so easily accessible to walk through the streets and visit the local shops and restaurants. So again, 1 day to acclimate in the destination, and then 2 full days either at leisure or activities. The hotel has all of the hotels have a wide selection of activities. And this is a great extension for any of our South American programs, such as Alluring South America or the Patagonia and Rapa Nui escorted journey. We also have our final program, which features Chile. It's essentially a duplication of the escorted program. It's called Rhythmic Charms of South America. So this is a 13-day program, and it duplicates our escorted program, as I mentioned, but provides that flexibility that your clients need when traveling, whether it's a different start date or modifications of hotels, or perhaps extending their stay, in Santiago, or adding an extension. So the private journeys always include private drivers and guides for that purpose in Santiago. In Easter Island, Atacama, and Patagonia, they are shared excursions, but we can absolutely arrange private excursions at any of those destinations. In addition to the 2 brochured portfolios that we have at Travcoa, we also offer custom journeys. So these are tailor-made to anywhere in the world, especially Chile, with so much to do in the destination. We are the travel agent's agent and have the buying power and expertise in the areas that you may not, which allow you to save time and focus on the relationship while we do the work. With over 60 years of strong relationships, we can arrange pretty much anything for you or that your clients could possibly dream. So to recap our Chilean programs, we offer quite the array of journeys with different lengths, destinations, and prices. In addition to Travcoa's programs, as I mentioned earlier, our sister company, TCS Expeditions, offers a private jet expedition which departs in October. Because we've been leading groups for so many years, we value this type of travel, and have created a few discounts for you and your clients, including a booking of 6 or more, you receive 5% off. And then for parties of 12, one of those guests will actually travel for free. And if it's an escorted journey that doesn't have any other bookings, we'll actually close out the departure just for your group, which includes, again, Travcoa Travel Director, the Dine and Run program. And some of our Travcoa Travel Directors have been guiding with us for more than 30 years and have developed those relationships in the destination with the local guides and are able to obtain that VIP access that we've been portraying and have been doing for the last 60 years. So all of these discounts are combinable with our 7 Continents Club. Once again, guest travels with Travcoa, they automatically become a member of Travcoa's 7 Continents Club. This is a complimentary membership, and it provides them with a savings of 4 to 6% on any tour with us in the future, whether it's an escorted or private journey. Plus, any of the family and friends that are traveling with them on that same journey receive those same benefits. And another reason to combine a few of our programs within Chile is our linked journey discount, where clients receive 5% off journey by combining it with that same booking. Again, we've created these modules to Atacama and Easter Island for that purpose. Our brochures are amazing publications, really coffee table books. You can actually find some of our older ones from the 80s. There are people that are selling them on eBay, which is funny. But they don't contain all of our journeys, so our website is a great resource for this. Everything's searchable. You can find descriptions about all of the programs, more information about the itinerary, more information about the accommodations, about the travel directors that are guiding that journey, dates, prices. And we recently launched our Travel Agent Center. This contains information such as commissions, webinars, an image library, upcoming FAMs. So you can just simply go to our website and create an account for access to these sales tools. We are based in Los Angeles and available on the phone between 7 a.m. and 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, or accessible via email. And we have two dedicated sales resources for you. Rob Fielding, who's our Director of Operations, Guest Services, and Inside Sales, and then Kathy Holler, who is our Vice President of Business Development and Product Innovation. So in closing, I just want to thank the Ministry of Tourism of Chile for this opportunity and you for joining us. I'm excited to highlight our experience and dedication to the country and look forward to creating programs and offering these programs for our clients to explore this truly remarkable destination. I'm very excited that I'll be heading back there in about 2 weeks to visit Chile and hopefully develop a program in that destination. So with that, I'd like to open it up to questions for either Noreen or myself to answer.